welcome. My name is Jocelyn and today it is time for update number 3 in the big huge group project pan collaboration Partners in Cream. This project of course was started by Steph and DaLin. I will have both of their channels linked down below, as well as the playlist full of other updates and people who are participating in this project pan. There's also a lot of people doing this project pan on Instagram, so if you want to catch updates there, just search the hashtag, I think it's hashtag Partners in Cream project pan or Partners in Cream, one of those two. I'll leave it down below. So lots of people doing this, multiple platforms to choose from, and yeah, this is update number 3. Everybody is project panning cream products. I have a total of 4 that I will be updating you on today. Definitely some exciting progress to share with you, so I'm very excited. It's been kind of slow going because I haven't been wearing as much makeup now that I'm not going to work every day and I'm just going to a different room in my house to do work. So there was a handful of days there, actually probably closer to about a week or 2, where I wasn't wearing hardly any makeup. I kind of did it to try and give my skin a break, but it turns out that the skincare I was using was not the best skincare for my skin, and so my skin broke out like crazy, and not wearing makeup didn't really have any effect at all. So that was great. But I am back to wearing makeup just about every day, just because it's kind of a me time, a time to relax and just kind of hone in on something that I really love doing. So I will have better updates, but I even think that this update's a pretty good update. So let's get started with product number 1, and that product is a foundation that I am project panning. This is the CoverFX Power Play Foundation in the shade N20. There's no way to really tell how much product I have left in here because it's got completely opaque packaging, but I am not fully finished with this still somehow. I really thought that this was only going to take me between one update and another to finish, and we are now on the second update of having this in this project and I am still not done with it. I really think this time I'm super close, but I said that last time, so I don't know. Every time I think that I'm almost done with it, a little more comes out. I think I'm basically gonna only be using this between now and the next update, and it definitely should be finished. Because of that, I am going to tell you that I am rolling this in after I use this up. So this is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer in the shade, what shade are you? Fair. Shade Fair. I think that this is pretty close to being used up, which is why I want to use it after this one. I'm hoping to have this used up within the week, and then this will be the next thing that I try in Project Pan. And then after I'm done with these 2 things, I'm gonna, I think, roll in another foundation to use up. But it's this and then this. So but you know, if I'm being honest, I'm also just using this one right now as it is, so I might end up finishing them at the same time, who knows. All right, and the second product is a product I'm very excited to share my progress because it is a product we are rolling out. It is a ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Kush, and my goal with this was to hit pan and kind of show the center little disc in here. So here is a close up. You can see that there is the disc showing right there. I'm almost positive that the day after I filmed my last update, I hit pan on this. So I didn't use it too much between then and now, but I did use it enough to show the disc inside, to kind of really fully flesh out the disc in there. I do have it in the center of my eye and in the inner corners. It is a really beautiful shade, but it feels, I don't know, it looks really good with this eye look. I'm actually pretty sure that this is the same basically makeup look that I was wearing in my last update, but I like this, but I'm excited to get use out of another one of my ColourPop Super Shock shadows. So the one that I'm rolling in place of that one is another, obviously, Super Shock shadow, and this is the Disney Designer Collection and ColourPop collaboration in the shade So This Is Love. And this is where we are starting. You can see that I do already have quite a dip in there. This is probably one of my most favorite shades. It does look very similar to Kush. Let me open it up and compare them. This is is So This Is Love, and then this is Kush. You can kind of see that So This Is Love has a much pinkier undertone than Kush. Kush is a lot icier than So This Is Love, but they are very similar, so I expect I'll be able to use So This Is Love in a very similar fashion as I used Kush. So with this eye look, I could also use it in the center and then also the inner corner, or just kind of all over the lid. I really, really love this shade, so I'm excited to get some use out of it because it's been a while since I have used it. All right, moving on to my third product. This is another eyeshadow product, and this is one of Stila's Shimmer and Glow eyeshadows. This is one of like her liquid eyeshadows, and this one is in the shade Kitten. This is also, I have this also in the center of my lid and in my inner corner. I kind of paired this and Kush together, so I put Kitten down first and then I put Kush on top of it just to add a little bit more of a wabam and shimmer and glow, which is exactly what this is called. So I have used this a handful of times. I guess I'm making steady progress on it. It's hard to tell until I get like really good progress on it how well I'm doing. I mean, I can see some gaps if I look down the tube. I can see some outside light down in there. So I know I'm making progress, but like I mentioned earlier, I haven't been wearing makeup as much, so we could be doing better, but I have worn this for I think 2 or 3 days in a row now, so if I keep that up, I will make even better progress. Hopefully visible progress by the next update. And last, another item I am so excited to share with you because I'm making really, really good progress. This is the, oh, I almost dropped it again. This is the NARS Audacious lipstick in the shade Anita. I dropped this on the floor a couple of updates ago, had to smush it back into place and sanitize it, but I've made extremely good progress. It is what I'm wearing on my cheeks and my lips today. This is how much we have left, which really is not that much. You can kind of see right on this side is where it got smushed, and then this is kind of the thicker side in here, but really we're getting real close. Saying that I'd have this used up by the next update might be a little too ambitious, but maybe, but definitely I think within the next 2 updates, which would be obscenely exciting because I expected that I would have this in this project for the duration of the year, but maybe not. We'll have to see. So that is some really good progress. So we were basically, we're truly only rolling out one product, which is the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow. And then this I expect to be finished with again within the next week or so. I did have to kind of pound it out a little bit more and there was a lot more air coming out. So this is like a half rollout, and then the other 2 items I am making relatively good progress on. So I feel pretty good about this update, and I hope that you enjoyed. If you like project pans, definitely consider subscribing because I've got, I think, 3 going on: an eyeshadow project pan, this project pan, and a sample project pan. So again, if you like project pans and you want to watch mine, consider subscribing. And if you like this video, consider giving it a thumbs up. And I think that is everything I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.